Hey guys, my name is Steph and welcome to my beauty stash. Okay guys, so today we are going to be doing a try on first impressions eye look using the new Anastasia Beverly Hills Alyssa Edwards palette. When I saw this palette on Instagram, I knew it was something that I was gonna pick up. This palette does retail for $45. I picked mine up from Macy's. I love colorful palettes. Look at that. There's a lot of matte shades. There's very few shimmer shades. This is a great palette. Don't be afraid of the color. You can create some neutral looks with it. But wow, I mean, guys, this palette was really nice. It's really nice. And the brush, these ABH brushes have yet to disappoint me. And that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna create this look that you see here with this one brush, using what came in the palette, guys. If you wanna see how I got this really fun look up here, then you better keep on watching. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started with this first impression of the ABH Alyssa Edwards eyeshadow palette. I really love the packaging, the pink. Yay for pink. I went ahead and already did my eyebrows. I used the Benefit Goof Proof brow pencil. This is a really great brow pencil. I have the shade number 3. I also primed using Tarte, good old Tarte Shape Tape. Alright, so now that that's done, I have not dipped into this palette at all. Like, we're gonna be trying this together, okay? But I have a lot of ABH palettes. For me, they never disappoint. Even Subculture was fine for me, you know. It's just, you know, patience sometimes with certain palettes and stuff. But I haven't been disappointed with anything, any palette that I've gotten from ABH. I'm gonna make this a little bit of a challenge, this makeup application here, because I'm only going to be using the brush that comes with the palette. And ABH makes some really great brushes, and I've never been, you know, disappointed. I've done looks using this one brush before and it worked out fine. So you have a nice little tapered blending brush up here, and this is more of a packing on brush. You can really use this to lay down some shimmers. And there's a few shimmers in here, lots of mattes I see, which is great. So yeah, we're just gonna use this one brush today. The first color that I'm going to use is I'm gonna go in with this white shade up here, and this white shade is called Headliner. I'm gonna concentrate that mainly under the brow bone area. And for that, I'm gonna use the tapered side. Just dip into that. There was a little bit of kick up and some fallout in the palette. Just tap off my brush. I'm just gonna swirl it under there. Lightly, just placing it. You'll see that you're not gonna see too much of a color, and that's okay. We don't want it to be extremely white. We just want it to have a slight little highlight under there, and we can always intensify that a little bit later. But you see I dipped back in and it's picking up more of the color now. And of course the brush, the side of the brush that I'm using to apply that color has a lot to do with it. If I was to go in using this more condensed side, I would get more of a payoff. I don't want that. I just want something light, a light wash of color, which is why I'm using the tapered blending side. Just like that. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye. All right, now for the next shade. What do we want to do here? The safe bet would be Supreme, but no, we're gonna go for it. Let's do something else. I'm going to go in with Texas Made right here. This one right here. I do live in deep South Texas, the Rio Grande Valley, so anything that has Texas on it, I'm all for it. I'm game. I'm going to go ahead, and I've already wiped off my brush, and I'm going to go in using the tapered side, still the same brush, same side. I'm going to be dipping into this pink shade called Texas Made. Tap off the excess, and I'm going to work that in my where my transition color would. In the crease, that's where I'm going to be working the shade in. Wow, look at the pigment, the payoff. Very nice. No fallout either. And I'm just keeping this more or less on my brow bone here. Kind of bringing it down just a little bit. Not a lot of pressure. And you'll see that I alternate between windshield wiper and small circles. What do we think? I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye. Now I'm going to go into Unicorn Tribe, which is this purple right here. It's right here. And I'm going to use the same side. I've just wiped it off, same side of the brush, and I'm going to work that a little bit lower into the crease. Again, some kick up, as with a lot of ABH palettes. If you're used to using this brand, you're going to notice that there's always a little bit of kick up in the pan, but it's fine. I mean, we just want our colors to perform. I want them to be easy to blend. Okay, so go ahead and take what I have here, and I'm going to start working it into the crease, just slightly lower where I have the pink shade. What do we think so far? No fallout, no nothing. So far I like it. Let me do the other eye. I came back down a little bit lower on this side, but we'll fix it. We can fix it up with some concealer and all that. Next thing I want to do is I'm going to go in with BBDC, which is this dark shade right here. I'm going to work that in the outer corner, same side of the brush. I'm just kind of stamping it first. Just right here in the outer corner. I'm just keeping it there in the outer corner. So far, all these shades are blending well together. I don't feel like there's any patchiness or anything like that. There's no fallout. Again, I don't plan my looks. I just go by what colors, speak to me, what colors stand out in the palette. Alright, so I feel like I have some nice definition there in my outer corner and in my crease. We're going to go back and re-intensify it a little bit later. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to play with some of these shimmer shades that are in here. And I think the one I'm going to go into is Inspire right here, this gold shade. You know what? And we're going to try something different with the inner corner. Instead of putting, like I would normally put a shade like Inspire, like a pale gold in my inner corner, we're going to pop it with maybe one of the darker colors. We're going to see how that works out. So I'm going to go, I spray all of my shimmers, and I'm going to use the Mario Badescu setting spray. You can find this at Ulta. It's not very expensive, $7, $10, something like that. They have different sizes as well. It's a great just overall facial mist. It's summertime. This is just great to mist on your face any time of the day, really. So I'm going to go ahead and dip into that. Tap off my excess, and I'm going to apply this on the rest of my eyelid. Kind of leaving, wow, that's good. Kind of leaving that inner corner free, because I'm going to place another color there. It's a beautiful color. It's just blending really well with the other ones. I'm going to go back in with my tapered side of my brush, and I'm going to pick up BBDC, which is the darker color. I'm just going to kind of blend that right on top here. Do the same thing to the other side now. This is beautiful. It's beautiful. Okay, now let me wipe off this side. And we're gonna go in with, let's try Brick Road. This is a matte color, but we're gonna try and see what it looks like in the inner corner there. And I'm not gonna wet the brush. Let me see what happens. Usually don't wet a brush with a matte shade. I don't want to go down too far because I still need to do my foundation and concealer. Not bad. Okay, now I'm going to take the tapered side again, and I'm going to go back in with Texas Made, which was that first pink color, and I'm going to intensify the transition area. Just really tapping it off. Okay, now I'm going to kind of clean up my edges here. I have a mini little beauty blender, and I'm going to go ahead and use some of the Tarte Shape Tape. Apply some of that to the back of my hand. Just dab in there. I could have used the tapes, but sometimes you don't have that. And I wanted to try just using the one brush, so Just kind of keep it like a one tool type of look, minus the beauty blender. You notice I'm going up. We want our eyes to be going up, to be lifted. If you do your eyes first, which normally I don't, but if you do your eyes first, you're able to clean up the mess, the smudges. Whereas if I had already had my foundation and powder and all that, oh God, you cannot put cream on top of powder. Once you've powdered, that's it. It's set. You're married to the look unless you wipe it all off. So make sure that if you're working with maybe a new palette or a palette that you know has fallout, or if you're not really sure of the look, or if you tend to make little mistakes like we all do, then maybe it's a good idea to do your eyes first and then go ahead and do your complexion after that. It just helps. Like you saw, I just, you know, kind of cleaned it up. My edges there, kind of defined them, made them have a little sharp point to them. But that really helps doing your eyes first, kind of clean up any mistakes that you make along the way. And it's fine, we all make them. Even the best makeup artists make mistakes. And the good thing is it's just makeup, you know? We can wipe it off and start over. That's no big deal. So I really like the way this turns out. Let me go ahead and do the rest of my face, and then we'll come back and I'll do the lower lash line. We'll do eyeliner and mascara together. So I'll be back in a little bit. Alright, so I went ahead and I finished the rest of my makeup off camera. Let's go ahead and start doing the lower lash line. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go in, I want to try and use, you know, some more colors. So I'm going to go in with this purple shade called Believe right there. I'm just going to sweep that on my lower lash line. Again, I am still using the same brush that came with this palette. Let me just dust it off. And I'm gonna use this end. Okay, I'm gonna just go ahead and dip into that. Tap off my excess. Then we're gonna lightly place it underneath the lower lash line. Okay, so far so good. Let me go ahead and take off my product there, and then we're gonna go in with, I'm gonna go in Beyond, which is this rosy shimmer shade here. And I'm placing that more on the inner corner, the midpoint to the inner corner, where it meets up with that yellow. What do you think? So far, I like this palette. I mean, I love all the colors. I mean, who doesn't like pink and purple and, you know? Okay, let me smudge that off. Now I'm gonna go in very carefully, and I hope I don't mess this up, but I'm gonna go in with the tapered side, and I'm gonna take this really neutral color called the Supreme, and I'm gonna dust that below the other two colors that I have on there. I just picked up a little bit, and I'm just gonna sweep that under. This just kind of helps to smoke everything out under there without making it too dark. I'm going with a little bit more. Take my beauty blender. See that? Okay, now I'm gonna go and I'm gonna re-intensify the yellow, which was Brick Road. just like that. Okay. Now, so far I like everything. I like the way everything has gone on the eye. I'm very happy with everything. So let me go ahead and do some eyeliner. And actually I'm thinking of maybe I'll just use, there is a really matte black shade right here, which is called Beast. And I'm thinking maybe I can just use that as my eyeliner. You know what? Let's try it. We only have one brush, so I'm gonna use this end of the brush. I'm gonna dip into Beast, which is the black matte. I'm gonna run that along the top waterline. I mean the top lash line. Just like that. I'm gonna do the other eye. What do we think? I wonder if I wet the brush and then go in with the black. Let's see, I'm going to place some of the black here. I'm going to use my Mario Badescu. Let me try, see what that's going to do. Yeah, that intensified it a little bit. Do the other eye. No fallout. No fallout at all with this palette. Zero fallout. That's great. Wow, I think so far so good. It looks pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and go in with some mascara, and I'm going to use the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara. You can find this anywhere Urban Decay is sold, like Macy's, Ulta, Sephora, Urban Decay website. I'm going to use this new LA Girl eyeliner that I got. It's the LA Girl Ultimate Eye Intense Eye in black. And I'm going to use it to line my waterline. My upper and lower waterline. I have some of their other ones, their Shockwave eyeliners that are really good. Just kind of pat everything down into place. What do we think, guys? This is the completed look. This is the look using the new Anastasia Beverly Hills Alyssa Edwards palette. Again, everything was done using this one brush. This brush came with the palette. I think this is a very beautiful palette. You can even create, I know we didn't create like an everyday look, but you can create an everyday look. There are colors in here to help you do that. There's a lot of good matte shades, which is what I like. And there's only 3 shimmer shades. So I think this was a really great palette. The brush again was really good. This palette gets a thumbs up from me. Again, just really great pigmentation, no fallout. Yeah, this was really nice. I'm really happy with this. It says it lasts 18 months, and of course ABH is cruelty free. Let me just spray some Anastasia Dewy Set on my face. give me the final look. Shake that real good. I'm gonna use my Dollar Tree fan. Okay, so this is it. Thank you guys for watching another one of my videos. And again, ABH Alyssa Edwards, big thumbs up. Great palette. Make sure you click on the subscribe button, ring the bell, tell all your friends to come over to Steph's Beauty Stash. I have a lot more videos planned that will be coming out in the near future, so stay tuned. And y'all have a good day or a night, wherever it is that you all are at. Stay safe, drink your water, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.